In my career in Treasury, I realized I was in a very niche market and it was very specific. Treasury is very process-oriented and very technical, and I was looking to make a transition to a more strategic role and focus on the big picture of finance. I knew that in order to make that career move, I needed to go back and get my MBA. Professor McConnell's class was one of my favorite, not because it was very technical and finance-oriented, of course, it's a finance course, but because I think that he forces you to be held accountable, meaning a lot of people who are very successful in the classroom can sometimes get by with doing 80% of the work and getting 100% of the credit, if you will. They're able to answer a question on the spot. Professor McConnell never let that fly. If you didn't have your I's dotted and your T's crossed, he made sure to call you out in front of the entire lecture hall. So I think that it was something unique that not all professors can pick up on and necessarily call you out on. And I still have an appreciation for that to this day, because I know that if I walk into a meeting, I'm gonna have to be held accountable, and that class really taught me that. There's a lot of experiences when I went for my MBA that translate directly into what I do today, specifically at this position, more so than when I was at L'Oreal. When I was in the MBA, I did a lot of extracurriculars that I mentioned, one of which was case competitions. In case competitions, you're put on the spot working with a team of individuals, most likely from different backgrounds, to solve a real business case and present a solution. In my role here at RB, I'm exposed to executives where I do heavy presentations in a boardroom. Sometimes these meetings are 4 hours long, and you are in the hot seat. And I think in those case competitions, that's exactly what's happening. You're in a professional environment and you're presenting a solution to a group of people who are looking at you with a spotlight on you. I think that those extra activities outside of the classroom go way farther than sometimes what you're studying in a textbook. It's very unusual for a manager like myself at my level in my career to be exposed to such senior management, and I'm fortunate to have that opportunity here at RB. I'm in the hot seat more often than I would say I'm not in the hot seat, meaning I have to deliver sometimes some unfortunate news and be very transparent with those executives, and I think that that's very important, that you're able to conduct yourself in a professional way to deliver a clear and concise message to reach a solution for the company. I think any career you pursue, you're going to be solving problems. To what degree is going to vary based on where you're working and who you're working with. I think that Krannert focuses on both sides of the problem, quantitative and qualitative, and I think that that's a very important skill to acquire as well in your MBA.